especially after the release of the ChatGPT 5, I have seen many videos where software engineers from across the globe are claiming that now ChatGPT can do their job, and they are in a fear that ChatGPT will take over their job. Now, I was thinking, I haven't seen actually any video on YouTube talking about, is it going to be impactful for PLC engineers or control engineers? Let's find out in this video. We will test together. We'll see how effective it is. I'm going to give some prompts, starting with the very basic questions, and then we will get into advanced topics. We'll see how effective it is for PLC engineers. Is our job as a PLC engineer is at risk? Let's find out in this video. Without further ado, let's get into the interface and we will try to give some commands. So I will keep this little mic here down. So if you hear me little less loud, pardon me for that, because it's just a test, kind of a simple video. So quality would be little compromised for sure. And you guys are, we are friends, so you will help me to watch the full video. And I need to obviously look for your reviews, what you think about it when you are going to watch the full video, and you give it a try. If you have already, then please let me know what are your thoughts in the comments without further wasting any further time, because your time is valuable and mine as well. So let's get right away. So can you tell me difference between S7 1200 PLC and 1500 PLC from Siemens? Let's see. Yes, both are okay, small to medium and medium to large. Okay, that's really nice. And then it gives us proper actually information. Okay, small, and that's for sure. S7 1200 is more for where you got small applications and you want to control it, small tasks, then you will go for it. And medium to large, S7 1500. Lower processing speed, higher processing speed. That's true. Memory, that's true. Much larger memory in 15 and smaller in there. Communication ports, built-in Profinet. Ethernet optional. Okay, that's good. So basic motion control. So it's really a nice response, to be honest. By the look, I don't want to read everything. You can read it by pausing the video, but overall, it looks awesome. No issue in this. So can you help me write a ladder logic code for controlling VFD in S7 1500 PLC and TR Portal version 15? Let's see. Okay. Wow. Understanding the setup. So digital outputs, you got analog outputs, digital inputs. So it lists all the inputs. Then it created some kind of a ladder logic. Okay, when the press is start, the latch said, okay, VFD start here. When stop push button is pressed, to unlatch it. At least it's giving some kind of, it's not an actual ladder logic. That's how it works over there, but it is giving you a kind of a good understanding how it really works. But obviously ladder logic, it doesn't reflect the same as you have. So if you wanted to copy paste this, I don't think so it's going to work. So not right there, to be honest, yet. It still requires a lot of time and improvement to get into and understand that. So it is forward push button and then VFD forward, VFD reverse. What about it's VFD wouldn't, okay, VFD forward, reverse, scale, outputs. Okay, that's scaling. Yeah, this is structure text. Okay, but I asked for S7 1500. It have given us at least a very good guidance for those people who are already into the automation and they know PLC already. Then it can help them or give them some kind of a guidance for sure to do the job. But it cannot write the whole code that you can directly get into and playing around with it. Okay, that's good. So, and obviously, it is not giving you a complete idea how to add the hardware pieces, how to connect everything, and that still requires to be there. So let's see if it can help us with that as well. Can you help me design hardware and help me do the installation? I don't think so it can do the installation, but it is a weird stuff. So let's see. So thinking longer for a better answer. So yeah, you have a right to think better because we are trying to test you and you need to save yourself. So let's see. So I've seen this ChatGPT 5 is better than before. So choosing the hardware. Okay. And it talks about start, stop, digital outputs, VFD digital inputs. Okay, that's speed, analog. Okay, that's good. Status, emergency stop, Profinet. It's talking example of bill of materials. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, this is gonna take a lot of people's job. That me, because it's giving us, it's improving. Actually, it's not the same when we started, because initially I remember when I was trying to give a command, it was not nearby anywhere, but now it's improved and I think people are using it. That's why the models are getting improved, and it is improving. And you guys can look into that. I have just seen random responses. By the look, it is giving us kind of a guidance. Okay, wiring and accessories, what you need, and it talks about you need this CPU, you need IO hardwares, this one DO module, you need one analog output, you need DO, and then you need this VFD as well. You need a motor, you need power cables and all. Guys, I bet you this guy is going to improve. AI is going to improve, and that would definitely hit us. And especially if you know Siemens is also working on creating kind of a tool to do the configuration. So that's Siemens GPT or something. So that is going to be also I think Siemens Copilot or something. But that's going to be very big game changing activity. But by the look, what I can see that it's almost 70% there. Like it cannot create the code right for sure, because you cannot copy paste and burn it. It will not directly download it. You would still require people to just install the components and get the things connected. But obviously, eventually, even the hardware part would be minimized a lot. And these things would be much easier there. But installation of the wires and the instrument technicians, you guys don't need to worry. You would have still jobs. But these white collar engineers, PLC engineers, DCS engineers, obviously there would be people, because you would have AI, but you would have to use the AI to create codes. And that's where you need people to just do that. So that's why I think people would be still needed, but there would be less requirement, because now if something was supposed to be done in 3 days, that can be done in maybe half a day with one person, because you got now complete guidance. And eventually, obviously, it's just a start, and eventually it would improve. And yeah, that would be a fun in this domain for sure. I'm suspecting kind of a very big change. It's not easy. It doesn't look like very simple. So let's give it another try. Okay. Can you create ladder program for communication between two S7 1500 PLC CPUs? Oh, sorry, cups. So it's CPUs. Let's see if you understand it. Okay, CPUs. So it got what I mean. So that's good. At least it's not dumb. So, okay, it's talking about functions. Okay, OPC UA. And then you go to option 1. It explains what to do. It talks about, oh man. Oh, it's getting nearby, guys. It's giving you a right direction at least, but it is not creating a complete code at this stage. But eventually, mark my words, it will. It will. And that is going to be the time when PLC engineers would not be that much needed. There would be people, but less requirements. AI is going to take over most probably on any domain. And I was thinking it's just maybe a software domain, but no, guys, it's doing awesome in PLC side as well. So we talk about communication. We give it an assignment to program one important VSD programming task to that. And it's not disappointing the way it was before. It's giving you complete instructions, the way professional writes the codes. But yeah, still now the main thing is like if you know the software, you know the environment, and you can understand what he's talking about, and you know the basics, then using that you can obviously code it. But at this stage, there's no risk like other software engineers have, like because their job is doing exactly what is needed. But here it's not like this. It is still giving us right directions at least. And then by using these clues, you can obviously write some codes. And I wanted to hear what's your view on this ChatGPT 5. It is at this stage not nearby to replace PLC engineers. There would be still time, but I'm scared the way it is growing so fast. It can be anytime, guys. I hope you like this video. It was kind of a very simple, just a chit chat with you guys because it was needed. And keep supporting. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.